Alright, welcome back to the Finance Corner. So today is Tuesday, October 15th. It is 9:30 in the morning, and we are gonna be looking for some trades today. So first things first, we could take a look at this daily chart. I'm just gonna get right into it for the analysis, and all the other indexes really are at all-time highs. Everything is at all-time highs. So we have been very bullish, and the market has been, you know, on a tear to the upside. So we got to see what we can do to take advantage of this. But this is another week, just some straight up price action. And one thing I want to talk about actually today is the amount of patience you need to have to be a trader. Trading is definitely by far like the hardest profession to try to like make it in. And yeah, it's because like the level of discipline that you need to have, the level of patience that you need to have is really like not in this world. It makes sense why very few people are actually extremely successful when it comes to this trading business. It makes a lot of sense when you actually get into the nitty gritty. But let's maybe cover some new updates on Wall Street. See what we got going on in the market today. All right, so I don't know why my laptop is so slow right now. Should I close some tabs? Let me close some tabs. All right, screw that. So what's new on Wall Street Journal is we got some developments in the war. U.S. is sending anti-missile system to Israel to bolster defenses. It's this like it literally looks like it's straight out of Call of Duty, but like the turret machine, the THAAD. That shit looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But like we're giving that shit to Israel so they can like protect themselves against missiles and shit. And yeah, it's like we're basically fighting the war for them. And I'm pretty sure the Middle East is not gonna like that. But let's see what other latest headlines we got. Goldman Sachs, Wall Street businesses gain. Oh, they've been doing good this year. Universal plans. Bezos backed AI startup. Stop using our stuff. Healthcare. Blah 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 blah. Market talk. Substack. Search unfiltered outlet. This looks relevant. Dollar falls as Fed expected to cut gradually. I remember pointing out this what looks like an accumulation or distribution pattern on the dollar. We can go over that for a little bit. So the treasury yields and dollar falls. This is like an hour ago. Treasury trade resumes after Columbus Day yields decline. Dollar weakens. Data due this week is unlikely to alter the outlook for Fed moves. Governor Waller yesterday reinforced expectations that a 25 basis point cut is most likely 6 and 7 And unless labor and inflation data stays too far from expectations, CME's Fed Watch Tool prices a 25 basis cut at 90%. The 10-year 0.6% is at 3.9%. Euro falls ahead of expected European Central Bank cut. Euro falls 2.5-month low against the dollar ahead of the European Central Bank meeting to deliver interest rate cut. Prompting investors to sell back bets on the euro. Euro could rise at levels. Will be with hold or out of consensus cuts. The difference for EU will be set by US in the next so euro fall of thing. I don't know why my laptop's so slow, but okay. And they say based on the data, the dollar index is supposed to be at 2-month high. Interesting. All right, let's map out what we can pay. So our one's been the weakest one so far. So compare these as well. I don't know why the laptop is going so slow right now. All right. So huge sell-off on the Dow Jones, S&P, not really doing much, and then Nasdaq, not really doing much either. So you can only see some volatility being had on the Dow Jones. Let's take a look at gold. Gold has been kind of pulling back from its all-time, kind of taking a breather. So shouldn't be trading. They can take back. All right, we've been hot. Let me for a look. So I'm wondering if it could come back and then look at the weekend high, and we start trading lower on this 4-hour chart. So I wonder if we can take some trades to the sell side on this here. And then crypto has been having a great week. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Like what? Like what? I hope everybody was holding on to their coins, because as long as Bitcoin goes higher, it's gonna drag every other coin with it. So take advantage of that. It's very interesting the price action that we've been getting on oil. Actually, I want to point out, because like we've been having a lot of developments in the war, but not really understand why oil prices have not been skyrocketing yet is because they have a supply issue. Like the oil producing countries are basically producing too much oil for the past like year throughout the summer. So all that excess oil is hitting the market, and they didn't really know, there wasn't anything to do with it. So that makes sense as to why we've kind of been getting this trend oil for the past couple months here. I think it was like Russia and a couple other oil-producing countries. They were literally just producing too much oil, and as you can see, this trend throughout the summer, throughout this whole year, really, it's just been down. And this past couple weeks, or this past couple days, it's been way more bearish. So I pointed out this daily here. I want to see if we can get some sort of reaction for this area, and then maybe you can take a trade off that area. For the side, because it is bearish fundamentally speaking because of all of the excess supply. But if we just pay attention to the price action, I guess the pattern really that's playing out here, this is bullish structure. You know, like downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. We break the trend, start breaking higher, start forming highs, pull back, and then but we pull back, but we made it a higher low. We didn't actually destroy that low before, and then now we're trading higher and higher, and now we could potentially, what kind of price action can be had in this daily imbalance here, or maybe it can actually come down a little bit lower. But I think I want to set alert right in the middle of this, just so I remember to come back to it, because that could be an opportunity awaiting us here. I gotta figure out the best streaming settings. I don't know why the computer is so slow right now. Nevertheless, all right, let's get on this 15-minute chart and see what we can find. So yeah, the Dow Jones in the north right now. Let's see. It looks like they kind of did this on. They started the sell program in London. London. So these highs, or we made these highs pre-London. London, we took that out, and then we started selling off. All right. So I actually want to see. This looks very aggressive. So I want to see if we can get some type of pullback to maybe the EMA and what kind of price action. It's going to be all about patience today. All about patience today, because whenever you start printing new all-time highs, it's like for the most part, it's going to be hard to anticipate a reversal there. So, gonna not try to do too much in that area. All right. As far as news goes, oh, we already had all of our news today for this morning. All right. So one thing I noticed is that when on days that there's no like red significant news catalyst, you can't be ambitious on days there's no news, no catalyst for the price to move that far. So yeah, but I mean, it is the Thursday. Fuck that guy. Maybe there's more market participants today than there were yesterday, so we can get volatility or some more like actual price action. Maybe today, the market is moving. I mean, points. This is open by like 300 points for the past hour or 2 hours, 3 hours. It's kind of crazy. The only thing I hate is that the other indexes are not like fire. Actually, you know what? For now, it looks like that. But if we my go-to plan is you want to sell above market open in bearish conditions, buy below market open in bullish conditions. So I'd consider this conditions to be bullish though, which is why the latter scenario might be more likely. But at the same time, I need because it could be a profit taking day. I haven't really seen all times. Maybe people want to set some profit. It's gonna cause the pull back a little bit. Maybe we can take advantage of that. As far as the VIX goes, it was feeling huge to the downside right here. which that's part of the reason why we've been so bullish on Texas. But I'm still feeling the gap. We technically have a little bit more to be had. So it might be a sit on your hands kind of day. It might be. I mean, if I'm gonna take a bullish trade, or sorry, a bearish trade, I want to see. So you see the weekend kind of gapped higher and then down, and it looks like we're going down. As far as I'm still on the lynch for the prop firm. I'm on phase one, but we kind of really messed up. Did a lot of dumb shit here because I was very close to passing the phase one, and then just I don't know, nerves or just being excited, irrational exuberance. I just got caught up. And did a lot of dumb shit and put my account back in drawdown. So that's fun to talk about. That's fun to talk about. So yeah, anyways, we're on this account here and we're gonna be looking for some shit. What does that say? I wonder if is that it? All right, I want to wait till 10 o'clock. There's usually a move at 10 o'clock that we can take advantage of. But okay, it looks like US 30 is pulling or is coming back now. See, I hate whenever I'm ready to take a trade and it doesn't give me what I'm looking for. Like, why don't you do that, bro? I was ready for it to pull back to the EMA and then like we go, you know, Juno. But we can talk about actually this little light of mine right here. To be honest, this is actually a textbook mitigation. It's actually very small, but I see it. So we got a low. No, we have the high being formed, and then we have a low. We have a higher high that actually takes out that previous high, lower low. That's the mitigation, and all the pullback is your entry right here, right back to London Open. So I mean, I wasn't up for that though. You'd have when that happened around like 7:30. Can you get back to this damn crosshair, please? Yeah, that happened about like 7:30. Interesting. And it's like right there, the perfect imbalance, institutional candle, right back to London Open. If you really meant to catch that trade, yeah, that would have been like a solid 300 points, 320 points, which is ridiculous. That's the kind of move you need to like pass a challenge. Am I right? Um, oh, one thing I want to, oh, it looks like Bitcoin started moving already. Yeah, man. What the fuck? But why is my shit so laggy, man? What I gotta do, man? I gotta hit settings, man. I can't even do nothing, man. Like, damn, bro. Output. Damn, bro. For streaming. Bit rate. Does it make it higher or lower? Damn, bro. I'm a noob, bro. How you do this shit? How you not lag? Like I want to do that. How do you not lag? Anyways, yeah, man. Bitcoin is out. Holy shit. Might have to cut the stream a little short today and figure out these settings because there's been times where it's not this laggy. I don't know. 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 But it looks like we got what type of pullback is that though? Like, let's talk about it. What the hell was that? I was like, I'm gonna wait for a pullback to the EMA, but I was looking at the 15-minute chart and like this barely hit it on the 5-minute chart. The market's not nice to me today. Somebody tell the market to be nicer. Somebody tell the market to be nicer. It took all my money away from me last week. All I'm trying to do is get funded and feed my future kids. Like, is that so much to ask? Anyways, let's take a look at GBP, GP, JPY. Where is it? I hate when my watch list does that. It just like gets rid of fucking certain pairs. Gets rid of certain pairs. The pairs. Uh, gonna add that. Yep. We're gonna pull that right back here. Yep. All right, now we can take a look at it. So this is something else that has been extremely bullish. Um, a lot of the reason that it's been having the volatility it's been having is because of the yen carry trade. Saying that they're saying that blew up. I think back there. Wow, this is so laggy. All right. Yeah. Anyways, they're saying the yen carry trade blew up around here, but the it has still been bullish as you can see. Like even as we came down here, it just looks like we were correcting the movement from here. And now that we like balanced it out, we formed a higher low here. And now it's just a matter of like how low are we gonna go before we continue higher? And I mean this is a lot of pips to be had. There's a lot of pips to be had on this upside. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Let me take a look at the indexes again. Because really what I was gonna say, what I'm looking for the I want to see a weekly low set up. Let me get rid of some of these lines. I want to see actually a weekly low setup because it doesn't look like this low is intact for the week, and we have 3 days left. So wherever that low is, I want to be able to, like, I don't know, we could break here, um, because this is all free balance price action using smart money while we would be pulling back. But yeah, I mean that's how you use. You have to wait for these higher volume candles. I would pay attention to tomorrow's London Open. I'm basically just gonna be paying attention to London Open for the rest of the week because that's probably where they're gonna set the low. Um, yeah, during London, and it could sweep short term low. And as a matter of fact, that there could be liquidity pool here because I see equal lows here. So maybe we can get a pullback underneath here and maybe position ourselves for some bullishness. I actually see, all right, this is an area we could pull back to. I think I also had a limit that was resting at one. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't think I'm going to manually enter this today. So we have some context. This is the, no. Can I please write in this? Wow. Okay. All right. Now back to the indexes. What's going on here? A lot of selling. All right. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let me see. The question is, how long will it take for bearish conditions to be set up? They're kind of presenting themselves now, I think, because you look at just how the pre-market, pre-London in London is playing out for these other indexes. I think Dow Jones is probably just the leader on this way down today. But again, I think what I really did a reversal pattern on the VIX. A lot of mine says the trend FC that is a safe time to be bearish on the indexes, and if you see the VIX, it's a safe time to be on the indexes. So I want some action here to show us that it wants to go higher. The other scenario, because I'm leaning towards taking a trade on Dow. The other scenario is like another pattern that brings us higher and that brings lower. But I would like that to be above the open price. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much to be at right here, right now. Not a 5 minute. Gonna wait for like a 15-minute pullback. So like maybe I can fill in of this analysis before going where the point this out. Just want to see what it looks like if I go on a smaller time frame. But this, I think I'm gonna be leading towards taking a trade on this. So let me set this up on this account here because everything is so damn slow. All right. We are super slow. Try reloading it. Come on, man. So we're waiting for this pullback here. Can you load, please? Bro. Hmm. I'm not frustrated. You are. It was literally working earlier. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have some streaming settings to figure out here, but it really still shouldn't take this long. Looks like gold's moving. What does this chart look like? Look, shit. Um, all right. Um, Here we're gonna try this. All right. 10 minutes later, for after loading the trading platform, and it's gonna take another 10 minutes for the load. I'm just gonna print this back here, and we can above that's what we need to know. We're coming back up right now. It takes hours. It doesn't look like we're gonna. I'm saying you cover this whole entire thing. That would be annoying. But if they do that, US 30 wouldn't be better buy. It'd be Nasdaq or S&P. Didn't want to come down that way. That's why I'm feeling that the day. And just kind of gold's coming higher. All right. Where's the the hour right here. Damn. It's a matter of patience at this point. But I want to trade. I have to wait for that price to hit that area, and then we have to execute. And I think that's not the hardest part for me is waiting. The execution part, I don't have no problem with. Like, I see something that I think works out, boom, we take it. But the issue arises when I see things that aren't necessarily there, and I try to trade it, and it's like it just humbles me immediately because there's no patience waiting for the setup. There's no patience in waiting for like price to retrace my area because I consider myself a pullback trader. Like I don't like to trade momentum, and I don't like to like catch breakout trades. I prefer to wait for like some type of pullback, like for the market to show me the direction that it wants to go, and wait for said pullback, and then position myself to continue. I found the most success in my career, like past on just how the trades they were patient pullback trades. So scenario like today, it's really gonna be all about this. There's a cool area that I'd be willing to sell. I guess there's close this box here. It won't be around open price or above it. I think it's probably a more probable area that I shall sell. I think that's gonna be yep around the 6176, which is a more likely area of pullback. You send this text. All right. So we're getting our pullback. Just a quick look, how do the other indexes look? I remember on the hourly chart they were going down. All right, everyone pull back now. That's all right, Dow Jones moving. Dow Jones moving back up. Let's see some more. All right. What does this look like? That is a very big stop. Yeah, we're gonna for a little more larger pullback. So it looks like it actually wants to get to open price. Or it looks like it wants. So we have to see how is it going to close around there. Like, do we wait in that area, or do we leave bullet close? Green candle close area. Those two very different scenarios. One will say to follow through with the plan and take the trade, or look to take the trade, and the step back, reevaluate. So we just got a new 15-minute print. See. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good to be like, all right, yeah, it looks on a small time. I need a reversal pattern on a smaller time frame. Okay. What's going on here? We kind of paused. I guess we could set an alert, but this is really what I want to pay attention to. This is mostly what I want to pay attention to. Um, so how is GJ treating like almost higher? Yeah, I noticed is that like XXX JPY trades in alignment with the indexes. Like if the, or I guess more specifically Dow Jones, if you see, not get axis, if you see like the like GD products as well, is kind of what's happening with the Dow Jones. How is these closing? All right. Okay. Okay. Now look at actually is the continue. What about the no? Please. All right. Let me see what it look on the Booker. Yeah, that's open price right here, and we're going high. Yup. Show me a moment come Thursday. Yeah. 1 minute reversal pattern. Go with it. So you see, it's kind of just risky to just sell it here. And it's like we can for like the best like that, but a little bit risky. So this is the 9:30 open candle. See, we thought real quick and then just starting off. Hit a new low. We can retracing, but we hit this one a low. Hold on, look on the 15 time machine intend to. Because if we feel that 15-minute imbalance, I can kind of split it into two entries. Your first enter. I'm gonna take a half my position, so I think that'd be about 4 lots. Let me put this out before price leaves without me. I have to put stop loss up here. That first here. That's the button. Alright, press it. And now I think we're gonna win 1 minute. Probably should have left 15-minute close. Because if it comes and closes above here, that is a sign. It's if it too close above here, like how we have here, that is ideal. That would be ideal because then that's the market on not only back above one price, then we can really just look for our position. And so the question becomes, where would the take me? So I mean, see, this is definitely a counter trend trade. So it's like if just reasonable, put holding back the previous demand area. So that'd be about 150 points per guard. It looks good. The way that I'm gonna get my last position is for this 5 minute that we're on. I want to see. I want to see it continue down. I want to see it continue down. I don't want to come back and close above here because if it doesn't, trade no longer valid. Because why are we staying up there? Like it can come up and make however, but I prefer if this side maybe on the 10:30 candle we come back up, new wick, trade lower. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right, nothing like some the natural laxative of coffee. I love it. All right, so 10. I got what I'm gonna end my second half of the position now. Let me see what this is like on up is now. Up. Okay, hold on. Where's stop loss? Deal. Bring it down ever so slightly. 43,020. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to go to, yeah, I'm gonna have some stream settings because this is ridiculous. Um, Profit price. Yeah, about 750. Yep, right here should be good. Set the target. And now the patience. Patience again. So it's like you gotta have a ton of patience to have even more patience. Keep 50-minute chart up. And yeah, I think I'm gonna shut it down here. That's gonna be my trade for the day. It's gonna be my trade day.